Hello friends, now I'm going to start the study. Today is 5:57, 7th of April 2026. Okay, I'm going to start the timer. Now let's start studying. As I was here that I have to share my game, but thing is that I have tried to share, but thing is that that module which I required to share my game is not able to install because of that I am it's optional, so I am leaving it. If you got the module installed, the module that you have to install is that let you saw the module WebGL build support. This module you have to install. WebGL build support you have to install to switch to the web platform. Now thing is that when I go to the build profile and when I go to web and when I install with Unity Hub, this web module I tried, but thing is that it didn't install. See, when I tried to install it, but thing is though it will stop it validate, but it will not install. It will stop here, and now then you can follow the instructions at the bottom of the build profile. Select build. This will open a file explorer asking you where you want to save your build. Enter a name. Wait for build to complete. This thing you can do, and at the bottom of publish to play. Okay, this thing you can do. Done. Now future learning. Future learning. If you want to continue your Unity learning journey, below you will find useful links to more Unity learn content that you will find. Okay, lot of contents are available. You can do learn from them. Now you can see, go back and see this will come. Download fail, validation fail. I think something server issue or something is there. I want the Unity developers to check it out why this is not downloading, why it's failing, why this web build support is failing. Just let it check it out. Okay. Now this is completed. Future learning is completed. Now what should I do? Go to the learning module and do the next steps. Okay. Okay, I have to submit. Okay, it's already loading. As you can see, I am recording it, and you can submit your work here. Put your work title, submission description, or 10 images of URL and insert your web URL or that thing you can do. Next step, you have just completed your first Unity project. Well done. Now it's well done. You are ready to continue on your way as a Unity creator. Unity creator, you can do continue your career. Okay, complete this tutorial. Okay, now next step, submission gallery. If you can see, a lot of users have submitted their projects here. You can see here and learn from them as well. Load more. You can see more projects also. Now it's over. Now it's time to go to the next module of the course. The next module is exercise. Create a balanced primitive structure. Creating a balanced structure in Unity requires both artistic vision and deep understanding of how to navigate and transform 3D object in a scene view. In this tutorial, you will construct a sculpture from various Unity primitives, ensuring it remains stable with gravity enabled. In this challenge, you will construct a unique sculpture using a variety of Unity primitives that remains balanced even with gravity enabled. To accomplish this task, you will need to put your scene view navigation skill to the test, especially your ability to move, rotate, and scale objects in 3D space. The real-world inspiration for your structure could range from an abstract sculpture to a giant model top. For example, how could you represent some of the structure below in the Unity? Say like this, like this. Okay, you have to put it. See this, how it's balancing, how it's balancing. You can see. We have to make this type of structures. You can see this, you can see this. Review your primitive options. Before you get started building it, with the help to get an overview of all 3D primitive steps at your disposal. Plan a flat rectangular surface with no height dimension, ideal for creating large-scale flat surfaces like floor or terrain in 3D environment because it contains many vertices for a detailed texturing and interaction. Only one side of the plan is rendered, make it invisible from behind. Quad, a flat two-dimensional square with only two triangles, not one triangle, only two triangles, which is what separated from plane. That's the important points. What difference between plane and a quad? It's a flat two-dimensional squares. Two-dimensional square with only two triangles. Okay. One and two, which is what separated from plane, but plane have multiple triangles. Now that's the thing. It is therefore simple, efficient surface for displaying 2D elements in a 3D scene like sprites and billboards. Due to its lower complexity compared to a plane similar to the plane, only one side is rendered. Make it invisible from behind. In the video below, notice how many more subdivisions the plane has than quad. But also notice that they both share the feature of only rendering their front surface. You can see. You can see, and you can see the only one surface is there. Okay, and now see the plane. Both have the same feature of only rendering the front surface. Cube. This object is useful for constructing a wide range of geometry, structure, degrees, uniformity, and simplicity. Okay, and where this object is useful for simulating round objects like balls, planets, or sculptor heads. Capsule, a cylinder capped with hemisphere at both ends, typically used for character collision detection in games. Cylinder, a 3D space with two circular faces and curved sides, useful for simulating objects with circular cross-section like tree trunks or barrels. Tips and tricks. Below are few very helpful tips before you get started building. Create an empty parent game object to stay organized. In order to make sure that your structure stays nice and organized, in a hierarchy window, it is helpful to make an empty parent game object. Then create all of your primitive as child game objects. To do this, right click in the hierarchy window and select create object, create empty, rename the parent game object like structure and reset the position to the origin. Okay. Then simply right click on the parent game object in the hierarchy window when you create new primitive and they will automatically be assigned as child game object. This way you will able to create more entire object around the single game object and it will help your hierarchy window more neat. Note, you can also drag one game object on the top of another to make it a child game object for efficiency. Hold control and if you have macOS then hold command. Okay. To select multiple individual game object or hold shift to select a list of game objects. Okay, let's check out the video below for demonstration of this. Okay, you can see cylinder 2, cylinder 1, cylinder 3, cylinder 4, cylinder 5 all on the structure. Then again cube 1, cube or the selected all and under the structure. Okay, now with that you can select use exact coordinates for precision. Okay, sometimes you will want to make things perfectly symmetrical, perfectly spaced apart rather than just using the move tool in this situation. In this way, you can use the transform properties to space object precisely. For example, the cubes below are spaced every 2 units apart on the x-axis. 2 units apart on the x-axis. Okay, use zero body mass for balancing. If you make an object harder, it does not make it heavier. To make it heavier, you need to adjust the mass property in the heavy body component, which defines the object's weight in kilogram. In the example below, the cylinder only balance because the two cylinders on the left have a mass of 1 kg, while the cylinder on the right has a mass of 2 kg. Because of that, this balance. That's the physics behind it. We have to assign the mass, okay, as property and the rigid body component. Use mass collider for unusual primitives. A collider is a component unity that defines the shape of an object for the purpose of physical interactions. with the other object in the scene. The collider defines actual shape for buildings and balancing project. The mesh is simply a visual representation. However, there are some situations that mesh will not match the collider, such as cylinder. Okay, the cylinder primitive actually uses a capsule shaped collider, which makes it difficult for to use for building since it does not have actually have any flat surface on the collider. Okay, you can see. Okay, in situation like this, you can use something called a mesh collider instead of using. Uh, okay, let us stop it. Okay, going to start. My friend interpreted because some issue. Okay, let's starting the course again. Game development pathway. I am selected, and where I was also creating a balanced primitive structure. Okay, balanced primitive structure I have to get. Tips and tips. There are a few helpful tips before you get started building. Really, okay. Use mesh collider for unusual primitives. A collider is a component in Unity that defines the shape of. Okay, you have understood. Now, however, there are some situations where mesh will not match the collider, such as the cylinder. The cylinder primitive usually uses a capsule shaped collider, which makes it difficult to use for building since it does not actually have any flat surface on the collider. In a situation like this, you can use something called mesh collider, which is the actual mesh to define the shape of an object for physical interaction. When the convex property is enabled, the mesh is treated as the convex shape, offering improved performance by potentially sacrificing some accuracy compared to non-convex mesh collider. Check out image below to see how mesh collider component wraps more accurately around the mesh than capsule collider component. Another situation where your collider might not match your mesh is when scaling a sphere to a non-sphere shape. Suppose this is a sphere shape you are seeing on the screen, and another one that is non-sphere space, non-sphere shape, not non-sphere shape. The sphere collider always returns perfectly spherical shape, so you will get a mismatch. Check out the example below of the default sphere collider component compared with the mesh collider component on a scale sphere. Okay, to swap out the default collider with convex mesh collider component, watch the video below. See this. Uh, this is the capsule collider. When you click this, you will see this, and now next you can see when it bounce, it is got bounce because of the capsule. When you uncheck it, and when you put the mesh collider, when you put convex, okay, now you can see it's the convex now. Now it's played. Now it is different. It's totally putting inside. There's the difference. There's the mesh collider, and then before that it was uh, capsule collider. It's working like capsule. Okay. With the guidance upon mind, use the following section to create your own scene. Choose a design. You can either recreate one of the example structure above, find other inspiration, or use your imagination to design something unique. Okay, create a new scene. Start fresh by creating a new Unity scene. Create the ground. Add a plan. Game object to sphere as the foundation for our structure. Build your structure. Add various primitive shapes like cubes, spheres, capsules, or cylinder to assemble your structure. Enable gravity, add a rigid body component to your primitive so that they obey the law of physics. Position the camera, make sure to position the camera to naturally frame your creation. Okay, you can do this. And now requirement to successfully complete this challenge, your Unity sculpture should meet the following criteria and incorporate at least two different types of primitive shapes. All objects must have a rigid body component or use gravity property enabled, it remains standing when you switch to play mode. It has custom material applied to game object for visually engaging aesthetic. Okay, submit your work. After you have fulfilled the requirement, please submit and save your project. Follow these instructions to submit your project. Take screenshot or screen recording of your project in a play mode. Add a submission title and description. Make sure to include the shape or video of your project. Okay, include the image or video of your project. If you have additional details to share about your project or the project that you have created, you can share them in description too. Set who can view your submission. Public, anyone who views this will. Private, just before you. Select save and view submission. Check your submission preview and complete the captcha test and select submit and continue. We highly recommend that you comment on at least one other creator submission if they successfully complete the challenge. What do you like about the project? This is the thing I have to do. Okay. So what should I do? You can either recreate one of the example structure or find other inspiration or use your imagination to design something unique. So I just recreate one of this because I have not had enough time to explore some and make something new. I better recreate something that is already there. This is good. I make this type of things in my new scene. Okay, I will go this where is the scenes. Okay, I will make a new scene. Where is the scene? Scene. New scene. I make a name block structure. Okay, this is good. Okay, this is the rock structure. Now what I have to do? Thing is that I have to make this type of thing. So first thing is the main camera is there. Okay, main camera is there. Okay. Next step is additionalize the ground. Now I have to make ground. Ground. I plane. 3D object. Plane. Name it ground. Okay. Or make it what the position 0 0 0 0 0. Okay. 0 and 0. Okay. This is fine. Now next step is that make it last from this and last from this. Okay. Okay, now I think it's good, or make it more large. Now it's good. Okay, you can see I have done already. Now next step is that now its ground is just now making cylinder. Okay, 3D object cylinder. This is first cylinder and 3D object cylinder. Second cylinder. How many cylinder I have to make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 cylinder I have to make. Okay. And third object, then again cylinder, then third object. This is fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. These are the cylinder you have to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 cylinder I have already done. Okay. Now cube also. Cube, spare, and how many cubes? 3 cubes and 1 spare. Okay, 3 cubes and 1 spare. 3 cubes I have to make. 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 cubes. Okay. And 1 spare. 1 spare is also there. And one structure. One is the game object structure. Where is the game object? Create empty structure. Okay, now done. Oh, I already haven't started starting it, and I will do the study. Okay, now thing is that where is the cylinder 1? This is cylinder 1. Where is the cylinder 2? Where this is cylinder 2? Okay, all together. All together. And this, you can see all together there. Now what shall I do? Make the spare like this, middle of everyone. What was the ratio? Okay. Put it 0, 0, 0. I think it will be very different. Put it upside. Take it. Okay, I'm touching this to this. Okay. Now next step is that where are the other cylinders? I think they have gone somewhere. I think I should put 0, 0, 0, 0. Everybody on 0, 0, 0. All 1 to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Q also at 0, 0, 0. Q1 also at 0, 0, 0. Okay. Q2 also at 0, 0, 0. Okay. Aspere also at 0. Okay. Structure I have to put that. Okay. Now let's see. Cylinder 1 0, 0, cylinder 0, 0. Now it's okay to do the things. Now I have made where I make a spare here. Okay. Put a little bit up here. I think this should need to be now. Okay. Now I have to flatten it. How can I flatten it? Putting this like this. Now as you can see, it's literally similar to it, and also this also. Okay, and put it downside here. Okay. Now every object will be upside. Okay, of it. Next step is that I have to put the cube. First cube, Q1. Where is the Q1? Q1 upside of it. Okay, here. Let's see the exact where is the space 0.323. Okay, 0.323. So first cube will be where the first cube. This is first cube. This should be first cube. Okay, first cube should be 0.23. 0.23. I think 0.23 is different. 0.323. 0.323. Okay. This is 0.323. Q1. Oh, this is something. Some areas will be there. This is this. This is this. First one. This is also here. So where is second one? This is also here. Same location. And I should put here. This should be get okay. Where is the spare? This is the spare. Q1. This is Q first, Cube second, and Cube third. Okay. Now thing is that I have to make them like this. Okay, so it becomes like this. It's good to see. Really amazing. I love to make. Really, I'm loving. First I thought it's very difficult to make games or this environment. They're very boring, but it's really amazing to make these things. Where's the spare? I think I should keep it a little bit up so it can be seen. Now cylinder. Every cylinder I have to put in the middle. I should make it some gap so they can be fit. I can make some gap everywhere so that they can fit easily. Okay, these gaps are better. Okay, now next step is that I will put one each cylinder to their respective location. First cylinder will be between here. Okay, now you can see how it got it fitted nicely. You can see. So and next step is cylinder one. Okay, I'm going to move it off upward and put it here. Now thing is that I have to put some mass here in this also. I will put the mass. The first thing is rigid body, add component. Mesh collider is there, I know that. Rigid body. Rigid body, okay. I will put rigid body here. The mass is, I put two mass, okay. Here two mass and here is at left side there will be two cylinder of one mass, so that it can be balanced. Okay. And mesh collider I have done edit collider. Capsule is not required. The thing is a mesh collider I have done. No? Okay. Okay. And put it like this. Okay. Let us see from this side. So what should I do? I should make it duplicate of it. Or one thing is also that I have to. Okay, now it's fine, totally fine. I did the second one. Make a duplicate of it. And what should I do? Put here. This is one mask. Okay, put here. Okay, this is one mask. You can see. I will put rigid body and put gravity also. Use gravity. Okay. And what should I do? Again, it should be attached. Okay. And why should I now do make duplicate of it? Otherwise, what the use of that? You are right. Uh, what should this is Q1. Okay, okay, I understood. Where the this is the cube put in the structure. This is cylinder one put in the structure. Cylinder one also put in the structure. Cylinder two also put in the structure. Okay, and duplicate it. Okay, this is a thing you can do. This is a very smart way to do the things very easily. And put it here. This is the smart way. You understood how what I am doing, why I did that thing you have to do. That's the use of the game object. Okay. And then put again a control D and put again, put again a simple this type of structure. Okay. And now the next step is that we have to put something on it, no? Something, some type of cube on it. So any cube I can select. This cube far away. This cube you can select. Cube 2 and put it on here. Okay. Everybody have some rigid body. That's what you can see rigid body. So you should have 1 1 1. Okay. Another cube. This cube you can delete. Cube 2 you should take it. Spare you can take it. Cylinder 3. This you can delete. Cylinder 4. Delete. Cylinder 5. You can do it. Okay. And make it very large so it can be balance it out. Okay. And make this also rigid body. Rigid body. Okay. And make it everything is easy if you try. If you never try, you will never get up. So try hard. Just do it. Never waste your time. I should reduce it so I can test out if it's balance or not balance. Okay, now you can see now it's okay. And now I think it's okay. Now I think it's okay. It is balance. It is balance. I think so. It's balance. I think so. Maybe. But I think mass should be large. How much mass it should have? It should be have more mass. Otherwise, it will follow. This is 1 kg, 1 kg, 1 kg, 1 kg, 1 kg. Okay. This is 1 kg. Okay. This is 1 kg. This is 2 kg. This is 2 kg. Let's try it without any. Okay. Hmm. It's not able to balance the mass. I think so. Okay, fine. Rigid body. Everybody have rigid body. This is also a rigid body. This is also a rigid body. Okay. This also a rigid body. Oh, no, they are not rigid body. Rigid body. one. This also a rigid body. How is this have a rigid body? This have a rigid body. This is not a rigid body. Rigid body. Okay, this also a rigid body. This also a rigid body. Or this also okay, now rigid body. It should now balance out, I think so. And put the weight of the spare 2 kg, 3 kg, 3 kg, 4 kg, 5 kg, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 kg. 15 kg is weight. And now save it. And now starting. So you can see the same. It's totally unbalanced. Oh, brother. You can see they're going somewhere, somewhere, somewhere. Okay, okay. I have to ground also. I have to put the ground also. Easy body. Something fish is there. I think most also when using dynamic rigid body. But mass object are not able to. Okay, let's see. Putting the mass collider here. Chepso collider. Check it out. It's really a very difficult task, but I will do. I put the mass collider here. Okay. And put a convex here. So it can be. To everyone, I have to put. I put mass collider and convex. Okay. I will to everyone. So that they will not collide. And mass should be this are the mass of about 1 kg. 2, 4, 4. Something is going. I think the ground is not stable. I think. For make it this one large. Okay, let's see. I think I have some uh, time. I some, but it's very difficult to make it. Okay. Very nicely. Many of them was very nice. This is also good. This is also good. I like this. Wow, it's really good. It's really good project to see. And this has also how it balanced really. It's really a lot of hard work if you put it. It's really balanced. This is balanced. This is also balanced. Really, really awesome. It's really awesome. I can't. Check it. Hmm. Okay. Fine. Okay. Fine. Which of the following statement true about unity primitive game objects? 8400 is a capsule collateral component. Ah, yeah. This is true. Is more subdivision for plan. Yeah, this is also true. Plans and quads are only rendered on one side. Yeah, yeah. This is default cube has a post collider component. Yeah, this is also true. Everything one are true. Which of the following statements are true about the Unity editor window? Okay, the hierarchy window is where you can adjust the properties of a game object. Hierarchy window. Inspector window is that no, not hierarchy window. You can adjust the properties. This is not correct. The scene view is where you can see modify physical layout of your game. That's correct. The project window shows all the assets available in your project. Yeah. The sprite window displays feature information about the currently selected game object. But this hierarchy window is where you can adjust the properties of a game object. How you can adjust properties of a game object in the hierarchy window? Hierarchy window is something, as you can see here, where the project. Oh. I think how can I adjust the properties of a game object there in hierarchy window? This is inspector window, no? One second. This is the hierarchy window. Ah, we can add, I think. See, we can add this and add game properties also. You can select here, add the properties. Okay, recommend is where you can adjust the properties of a camera object. But how can I adjust the properties? I can in inspector I can adjust the properties. Okay, so which of the following statement are true about the navigating in scene view? You can orbit around this point in scene view by holding Alt and dragging with the left mouse. Pressing F, we allow you to frame a selected in a scene view. Okay, F. Okay, this is also correct. To navigate in scene, you must use joystick or you must use joystick or no. The scroll wheel can be used to zoom out in scene. Okay, so you can use zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Nothing good. Question number 4. Which of the following statements is true about saving and loading scenes in a Unity? To load a scene in Unity, you must use build setting Windows. Okay, you can go here and build profile and then go here and do the setting. Okay, the keyboard shortcut for saving the scene this is correct. All this information you auto save every minute. You can save a scene when you exit Unity. Which of the following statement is true about using global and local coordinates in the scene view? When using local coordinate, the axis are point out in the upward in the okay. Global coordinate can only affect the object position, not its rotation. Global coordinates. Yes. When you switch from global to local, okay. Mesh, this is mesh collider, capsule collider, box collider. Which of the following statements are true about empty game object in Unity? And it comes with transform, rigid body, and mesh render complementary form. Can have. That's right. Question 9. Which of the following statements say about making parent web in the right window? So the child object are listed under the parent right. Okay. Right. Which of the following statement are true about Unity component? Is it possible to have a game with no transform? It's possible. No transform component. Transform component to सबका होता है. Every game object have transform component. You can see. This is also a transform. This is also a transform. This is incorrect. Polarity component defines a physical transform component. Okay. This is number 10. Once you open a Unity project with a particular version, you cannot open its different version. New most recent version of the Unity Hub automatically opens any object, any project with most recent version. No. Once you open, you cannot open different version. This is correct. Yeah, but you can open. Multiple version. This is correct. Once you open, no, this is also incorrect. Okay, which of the following is true about resetting component in inspector window? You can only reset a component if it modifies it. You can reset it. This is correct. Okay. And to return false. This is correct. This is correct. This is correct. This is correct. This is incorrect. Game. This is incorrect. An empty game object. Oh, this recommendation correct. Rubber band only effect. Reservation, noise reservation. This is I think one more division. This is cups corridor. It's really amazing. It's possible to have that also. राइट क्लिक करने से तो होता है, तो राइट क्लिक किया और फिर अच्छा ये इंटरेक्ट है। सिक्स फिफ्थ में वही गड़बड़ी, थर्ड में वही गड़बड़ी, फर्स्ट सेकेंड, थर्ड गलत है, फिफ्थ गलत है, सेवन्थ गलत है। उसकी वजह से फिर वही ऑफिस राउंड में 7 में हो गया। समझ आओ क्या दिक्कत है इसमें। इसमें एक्चुअल में क्या है ये, और उसमें क्या है कि यू कैन टॉगल। अच्छा, लोगों को वाई एक्सेस पॉइंट नहीं, सीन व्यू नहीं होती। इसको फिर से करेंगे। आई विल ट्राई अगेन टिल आई नॉट फॉरगेट। Okay, it's time up. Just finish it fast, or and you can do your work. Finish this far, okay? Mission complete. Okay, you gain 60 XP. Now what are you going to I do the screenshot and share to my friends on my social media page. This is a really good mission complete. Next step is create a basic 3D game that I will do tomorrow. Okay, today is time up. Now I'm going for break. Thank you so much for watching the video and subscribe the channel and enjoy it with your friends.